And coming up, we'll see Dalton Schultz. He was terrific last week, racking up the receiving yards and reaching the end zone. It's the Lions and the Giants, and it comes your way next.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Jones looking to throw right away. That'll be caught right side by Hamilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Jones. He's got this complete to Hamilton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
11 yards there, just like last play. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield, get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Jones on 3rd down. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range, no sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first-half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
On first down, it's Fields. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A shotgun snap, Fields. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. And this time, the rush got to him in a hurry. To try again after the sack, Fields.
Yeah, this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that point to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis is going to opt to not return it. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January to the Super Bowl that way.
Jones now from the gun on third down. Pass on the out route caught by Smith-Schuster. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. These two teams all tied after one. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Throwing again on second down. Jones. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. They'll look to throw again. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Always important as a defender on third down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackle.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Now a first down throw, Fields. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Meanwhile, Jones' throw pulled in by Marshall. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Hamilton. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. They'll run here with Akers. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Cam Akers hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. To throw on 2nd and 10, Fields. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw is a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
Jones throw here, taken in by Knox. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. And there's the running back, Cam Akers. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season. And given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes. Steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too? Because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield. maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right.
They'll dump this off to Akers.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Justin Fields going to lead his offense back out. And he's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive. Complete. Jefferson the target.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Out of the gun, Fields. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Fields. That's caught again by Schultz. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Dalton Schultz as the first half is winding down.
And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
You know, the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front with that game closing in on halftime. 3 touchdown passes there for Trevor Lawrence. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. Bailey Zappi, 2 touchdown passes thus far. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Giants. And despite the fact that they're down on the score,
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Throwing Jones. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 23. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
On first down, Fields taking a shot for Samuel. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Akers. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Jones. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Giants! Michael Thomas with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants have retaken a third quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Michael Thomas who ends it with a touchdown reception. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Fields on first down. Goes right back to McBride. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On first down, it's Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is He's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him try to come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a hole to avoid the contact. 9 yards that time.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new 7 downs.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That sack by the DN, Danico Autry. After the sack, third and goal now from the 12. A shotgun snap, Fields. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Dalton Schultz with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point try good by Gano, and that will make this a 4-point game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive, the last in the double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth. Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A give up the middle to Akers. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On third down, here's a run by Akers. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that.
game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit, because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off, because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points and they need a win.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields to Jefferson on the slant. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Fields throwing again.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing on 3rd down. Fields.
And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
But here we go on 4th down. Fields.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No push for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
On 2nd and very short, Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Campbell. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Now a give. Akers running left.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Jones.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Dawson Knox, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants have taken a 4th quarter lead. Jones.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line especially on two-point tries. Sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So now the Lions down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Now Fields. Finding Schultz.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Back to throw. Fields.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here's Fields. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked off by Justin Reed.
And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they
It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goals, I'm bringing my game.